producer. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play my ding-a-ling.
What's going on, my people? Welcome back to TheJayHonovi Reaction Season 4. This time we got a try not to get scared challenge. It is about top 15s and it's called Top 15 Scariest Jump Scares in Video Games. And it's not even all scary games. You got Thief in there, which is a trash ass game to begin with, but there are a lot of scary moments in certain video games. Like Max Payne 1, the fucking nightmare, that is probably the scariest part of any non-scary video game for that matter. You know, those nightmares are fucking terrible. I mean, they're well done. It's just fucking annoying. Like, I literally had to turn my damn TV down last time I played that game because you hear the baby crying in the background, and that distracts you from greatness, pretty much. And I hate that shit, man. I really do. If you want to watch the original video, link will be in the description down below. And what better way to watch a scary video than with the lights off? You ready? Yeah. Lego.
Number 15, Thief Through the Keyhole. In the reboot of the Thief series, you once again play the role of Garrett as you slink around the Moira Asylum, which was originally a treatment facility for the insane and other mentally ill.
Please no jump scares.
You come across another locked door, which you investigate through the keyhole before entering. When you are met with the sudden appearance of a ghost,
oh my god,
that you shouldn't be there.
You motherfucker!
There's not much backstory to the spooky spirit, but she's pretty terrifying.
I saw that shit coming. I said, please no jump scares. I got jump scared, man.
Resident Evil 4, Lake Monster.
Oh.
Delago, Spanish for from the lake, was a massive plaga-infected amphibian that lived in a lake near a Spanish village. In the popular survival horror, Resident Evil 4, as the player, when walking through the outskirts of the village, you start approaching a lake, in which you briefly see fish swimming in a group. What many people would tell first-time players is that you shoot the fish to obtain certain items. After shooting at the water for a few seconds,
another one?
Delago shoots out of the water,
another
devours
one.
The character,
another
and scares the shit out of you. When this game was ported to PS3 and Xbox 360, the jump scare would award the player with an achievement, ironically titled, Don't Shoot the Water. Number 13, BioShock Infinite.
What the hell?
Boys of Silence. The Boys of Silence are young men fitted with sense-enhancing helmets and are forced to act as watchmen. They are referred to as Elizabeth's children. They are in fact young men brainwashed from childhood and forced into total subservience. Thanks to Elizabeth's intervention, they also have limited control over tears, allowing them to partially control the lunatics of Comstock House and teleport out of existence after raising the alarm or being attacked.
I failed already, man. I got scared of the first one.
During the course of BioShock Infinite.
Oh my god.
Once he reaches an alternative Comstock House, the Boys of Silence do not actually engage in combat. Their primary purpose is to keep watch over the facility, and the similarly brainwashed men in George Washington,
that's just it from
Franklin, and
Hydro
Thomas
Prophecy,
Jefferson known as the Lunatics. Rather than fighting Booker directly, Boys of Silence summon the men to fight for them. If Booker enters a Boy of Silence's line of sight, it will stand still and focus on him. If he stays for too long, gets close to the boy, or attacks it, the Boy of Silence will let out a piercing scream and will teleport away. The most famous jump scare from the Boys of Silence.
I ain't got time to hear no scream now.
Office just after unlocking the gate to reach Elizabeth in the torture
I ain't gonna do it.
Once the switch to deactivate the lock is pulled, the player turns around and finds themselves face
I
to
saw that
face
shit
with the
coming.
Boy of Silence, who immediately sounds the alarm and causes the player to be completely caught off guard. Number 12, Batman Arkham City.
Oh, I remember this shit. I remember that.
Arkham City is entirely filled with criminals, which are either inmates or political prisoners, and is also filled with Batman's most popular enemies, such as Penguin.
That's actually one of my favorite Batman games of all time. That and Arkham Origins.
It's a dangerous place to be.
Arkham Asylum is alright.
The game was given by a character that was absent.
Arkham City was the shit, though.
The scare happens when the player finds a lone cargo ship, which holds crates of roaches and other fear-implementing
crates of roaches?
It becomes clear that the ship belongs to Scarecrow, another of Batman's well-known enemies. After entering the ship, the game suddenly enters into first-person view. The interior of is dimly lit by flickering lights, and towards the end of the ship you see an enemy thug sitting down with his head hanging. As a natural instinct, you approach the thug to try to understand what
Oh,
has
yeah.
happened to him. While the camera zooms in closer, he awakens quickly, gasps in horror.
I saw that shit coming. He ain't gonna get me.
Convulses
Hell
at the
no.
same time. All
He
of
ain't
this
gonna get
happens
me.
within a few short seconds.
Not this time.
Then he returns to his original state.
Yeah, look at that big ass
The
roach.
racing heart of the player. Number 11, Dead Space.
I mean, the first 2 times, he ain't gonna get me again.
During
gonna get me again.
survival horror,
Hell no.
you play the part of an engineer named Isaac Clarke. The game is set on a mining ship in space after Earth goes into near extinction. After a distress signal is sent out, you board the ship to find most of the crew has turned into necromorphs, which are an alien parasite that can reanimate a dead body and mutate it in horrific ways. One of the features of the necromorphs is playing dead. While playing dead,
That sound like Resident Evil Revelations 2,
as you
yo.
pass by, they suddenly pop back to life and
You
scare
kill
the
a
shit out
zombie,
of
that
you.
bitch comes back to life and looks even more fucked up.
This may seem like a quick death, but more than likely you'll be left on low health limping away until you
ain't
find
got me.
another one to finish the job, or at least give you another near heart attack. Number 10, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies, Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead, also known as Alcatraz Island and Sunset
Yeah, that's the
Strip,
DLC.
is the
I ain't never
15th
played that.
Zombies map. It's included in the second Call of Duty Black Ops 2 downloadable contact pack, Uprising. The
Yeah.
Easter egg known as Jumpscare occurs on the roof where the plane is assembled. The player is required to have a sniper rifle, such as the Baird M82A1 or the DSR-50, and they must proceed to the far end of the roof, to the left of the runway. If the player scopes in on the firework display in the distance, a distorted picture of what appears to be Russman's face will flash up on the screen for a split second, accompanied by a high-pitched scream. Jump scares would later become a common feature in the Zombies map, later appearing in the map.
It
Origins,
almost got me.
but this one left an impression on players who just wanted to watch some fireworks. Number 9.
It almost got me.
Internal Darkness.
You got Tomb Raider?
Bloodbath scene. Sanity effects are special features in the
No, that
game
ain't
set
Tomb
in
Raider.
place, with the sole purpose of messing with the player's
Doesn't look
sanity
like it.
and making the game even more frightening. While playing as the character Alex, when you reach the second floor of the Roy Vass mansion and look into the bathtub, the camera makes a swift zoom inward as you
Come
come
on,
face to
man.
face with Alex's body in a tub full of blood.
What was that, the 4th one
followed
that you
by a
didn't get me
scream.
with? I saw that shit
Screaming in This
coming.
event does not alter your sanity meter, but acts as a sanity effect regardless. In a game riddled with eerie events designed to make your character go insane, this one stuck with players and made their palms sweat even more while traversing the dark corridors of the mansion. Number 8. Condemned Criminal Origins, Body and Locker. While playing the part of an agent that works for a forensics team, you venture off to investigate an abandoned school in search of serial killers when you come across a closed locker. After opening the locker, you discover a body inside. As anyone would, you whip out your phone and take a photo of the body.
But it's
Your
gonna fly out.
colleague, Rosa Angel, tells you that you need to take a photo closer to the body's face to confirm its identity. Once you zoom in on the body, he awakens and grabs your arm, which creates an unexpected shock to the player and character.
I saw that
On the
coming.
bright side, he has great information for you to aid in solving the case. However, nothing can remove the chills that you receive from the scare. Number 7.
Outlast.
Hanging Body.
That's my shit.
To a tip from a whistleblower, reporter Miles Upshur enters into a psychiatric
I plan on doing that
hospital
walkthrough again, man.
corporation to see what
And I know
conditions
Halloween.
are
We'll
occurring.
see.
Once he enters,
Gotta think about
he's
it.
horrified to see mutilated corpses of the staff. However, the most frightening scare occurs when he enters a darkened room and has to rely on his night vision camera. The first thing he sees when he peers through the camera is a hanging body and the remains of a SWAT team that
Yeah.
was sent in to investigate the asylums themselves. A SWAT officer that was impaled tells you that you need to escape the horrors.
Man,
of the
that fucking
asylum.
jump scare music,
It
man.
proves to
Keep
be
them
easier said than
there.
done, though. While this game is filled with
Got me the
many
first 2
jump
times.
scares, this is the first one, and it sets the mood for the terrifying story. Number 6. Five Nights at Freddy's, Golden Freddy. In the first game,
I still have
Five
yet to
Nights
play
at
that.
Freddy's, Golden Freddy is one of the 5 antagonists and a special animatronic. Golden Freddy appears as a golden yellow character variation of Freddy Fazbear with missing eyes, who appears in the office after a certain sequence of events are triggered. A few wires/parts of the endoskeleton are visible, which share the same correlation as his accessories. His jaw hangs open, and his head is tilted to the right. He is also presented in a sitting slouch version as if he is dead. While checking Cam 2B, the player will see a poster on the wall. It can switch between 3 different versions: a normal picture of Freddy, a distorted picture in which he appears to rip off his own head, or a close-up of Golden Freddy's face. While this picture of him is being viewed, a young girl's laugh can be heard. If the player sees the Golden Freddy poster and switches back to the office, Golden Freddy will be waiting for them. His appearance causes different images to flash on the screen for split seconds, along with the words, "It's me." Golden Freddy will wait idly for a few seconds before killing the player, forcibly closing the game. Unlike all the other animatronics in the game, Golden Freddy does not give any indication of approach or arrival within the office. He completely disregards the doors, appearing whether they are open or closed. Unlike the other animatronics, the screen will be covered by a static image of Golden Freddy's face upon attack, akin to the images that flash during Michael Smith's hallucinations. The moment the player sees him, the player must bring up the monitor before Golden Freddy kills the players. Doing so will cause him to disappear, thus preventing death in a game crash. Number 5. Mortal Kombat 9. The Crypt Monster. The Crypt was added
the Crypt Monster, though?
To release of
a game member?
Deadly Alliance.
Mortal Kombat?
It is where you use the coins you collect as you play in order to purchase items, such as concept art, videos, and even hidden fatalities and new characters.
I know what they said, though. Crypt.
Mortal Kombat
With a T at the end.
Completely new look. Unlike earlier games, this crypt is now broken up into 4 sections. There are not only graves, but torture devices that, when unlocked, activate and kill the victim. In one section, there are floating dead bodies that explode for different reasons, such as vultures picking at the enlarged stomach. In this game, at random times during one's visit to the crypt, a creature that most refer to as the Crypt Monster pops up and screaming at the victim before disappearing again. This jump scare happens within about a second or two, and is meant to parody inner flash pranks that are intended to scare the viewer. Number 4.
Man, it scared me.
Zombie Dog. In a zombie-infected mansion, during the team's attempt at survival, Jill Valentine is walking through a hallway when a zombie dog crashes through a window. Zombie dogs refer to domesticated canines infected with the T virus through its secondary method, the ingestion of infected food or living things. They contain much of their dog-like features, with an increase in aggression and agility.
I think they got those on
After the dog crashes into the hallway and
Resident Evil Revelations, yo.
they must react quickly in order to avoid a deadly attack. This scene was great proof that
ugly ass guys. No. I think they're on Resident Evil 5 actually.
3. Fear, Alma, and Ladders.
What I know.
Alma Wade is the key figure and main antagonist.
Those things is fucking annoying, yo. Yeah, they wasn't Resident Evil 5.
Repeatedly in fear, often only out of the corner of the point man's eye, standing in shadows or darting quickly out of sight. Her appearances are almost always accompanied by scenes of extreme violence. This rapidly becomes extremely unnerving.
Who's that? Emily wants to play? Oh, no.
Her soft, giggling laugh.
I see a gun in dude's hand. Ain't no guns in that game.
As though in the point man's ear. Alma appears most often as a young girl, but inside the Origin Factory, she is shown as an adult woman. The most popular jump scare rendered by Alma is when Point Man is climbing up a ladder, and Alma appears through the window directly above him and reaches towards him aggressively.
Not gonna get me.
She comes out of literally
not gonna get me.
Looks
so
like
far, they only got us twice.
Ghost Girl, and lets out a horrible scream is enough to cause the player to jump. Number 2, Fatal Frame series.
Come on, man.
Broken Neck.
Come on.
Broken Neck is a hostile female spirit in Fatal Frame. Like many other ghosts,
I want to jump scare her, man. I want to jump again.
Not much is known about her, other than that she was not a member of the Himuro family, but a visitor to the mansion. Perhaps unusually, she was aware of the rituals being performed in the mansion. On the day of the ritual, Broken Neck was visiting the mansion as a guest. It is not known whether she was one of the people that witnessed the failure of the ritual at Hell's Gate or not, though it is likely that she was on the 2nd floor at the time of the ritual, as that is where she was before she died. She leapt to her death from the Moon Observatory. Why she committed suicide is still unknown, though many suspect that she had seen Himuro family master on his killing spree and got scared,
Damn.
choosing to take her own life rather than let him murder her. Broken Neck, like many of the ghosts in this game, gives many jump scares. For example, on the first night, after Miko comes out of the doll room, this ghost comes falling down from the second floor, then attacks Miko. She's randomly encountered throughout the night, appears popping in front of camera out of nowhere and surprising Miko. She's randomly encountered throughout the nights, appearing popping in front of the camera out of nowhere and surprising Miko, since she laughs her sinister laugh after doing so. Number 1. PT Silent Hills. Lisa.
Alright, finally something that's actually gonna give me a jump scare. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Hideo Kojima.
I ain't no bitch.
Guillermo del Toro's new installment in the Silent Hill franchise features a terrified and tormented ghost named Lisa. In PT, the player seems stuck in an endless loop of a creepy-ass hallway that only seems to get worse. Lisa pops up at random moments throughout the game, which makes each playthrough more unexpected than the last. However,
It's like Resident Evil
the
7,
most
man.
shocking
Ooh.
jump scares is when Lisa appears out of thin air to deliver a breathtaking
shit.
shock and send players back to the starting room. There have been rumored ways to avoid this scare, but where's the fun in that? Got an idea for a top 15 list? Be sure to leave
Yeah. Finally, it got me again. Didn't give me that much, you know, because I saw it coming. I just didn't know when it was going to come. That did not sound right whatsoever. Now, I'm not going to say what people have been saying in the comments and say that video was trash, because it wasn't. I was just ready for the jump scares, man. They only got us 3 times. They got us the first 2 times, and then they got us on number 1 with PT. All the other games weren't as scary as I thought they would be. Dude in the keyhole, that shit scared the shit out of me. I didn't see that coming because I never played Thief, and I never will because that game is ass. And then the second one, I forgot what game that was on. Actually, I think he has them in the description. Yeah, Thief through the keyhole, and then the second game is Resident Evil 4. I never played that one. I played 5, but I never played 4. I think I played 3 or maybe 2. Don't remember the last one I played before that. But that one got me. Batman Arkham City, which is my favorite Batman game of all time. The Scarecrow's Victim. That scared the shit out of me the first time I've ever encountered it, you know, while playing the game. So I expected that shit. Let's read some of these comments, though. Van Dank says, "It's not scary, your freaking sound is." Ain't that the truth? That shit got me 3 times. Venture Claus says, "That fucking sound got me every time." They put FFS in the comment. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah. Jack Bloom 123. Yup. Dabby the Fan Elf. You and me both. I wasn't paying much attention at first and wasn't expecting the jump scare noise. So the first one scared the shit out of me, and I was scratching my face and poking myself in the eye. Same here, man. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even expect that shit to happen because I was talking so much shit. Saying, I ain't no bitch. I ain't no bitch. And all of a sudden, damn, scared the shit out of me, man. Anyway, you want to watch the original video, link will be in the description down below me. I'm out, man. Peace. Fuck Donald Trump. Bye.
Hey, Donald, and everyone that follows, you gave us your reason to be president, but we hate you. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. I don't like your ass. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump.